What's up, everyone? It's Monday, so I want to play some Mythgard. They've done something really interesting that I haven't really taken a look at or taken advantage of since I played last, which is they've added community decks. So, I have all of my decks over here, but on the far left of your deck collection are going to be two featured decks that rotate out, as you can see, every Monday and Friday, that players submit, and the developers at Rhino get to choose two of them that they put up for free. We can play these without owning any of the cards, and they're usually by either more prominent members of the community or really skilled deck builders or something to that effect. The one we're going to play today is called Envesy's Blood Moon Battalion. I've been playing it a little bit. It's really, really good. Envesy is, I believe, #1 on the ladder right now, if I'm not mistaken. It's he and Endozoa battle it out a lot, but it's a really good card, a really good deck rather. It's a red-orange mid-range deck. It has a lot of very aggressive, overstatted things in orange in the early game. Eager Recruit, 2-1 for 1 is good, and then the fact that it gives you a 1-1 on top of that is even better. Very good turn 1 play. Ghoul, 2-3, and then can heal. Again, very overstated, very good. Parse of Regulars, lots of sticking power, giving you that 2-1. And then we just kind of keep going down with a bunch of really nice overstated things, topping off at Armageddon Angel, a board clear, as well as just a really, really big body. The red is for a little bit of utility. Extract Life, great removal. Ignition, super versatile card. Blood Moon, stupidly good card if you use it correctly. You get to draw a bunch of cards, you get to gain a whole bunch of life back. Very high skill cap card, very, very interesting. Firesong Prodigy, red staple, getting more ignitions is great. Dashing Ringmaster is 1/2 of our finisher alongside 7 Ring Ritual. This will get you a board full of 3/1, what's it called in this game? It's not haste, is it? It's rushing, yes. Rush creatures that can do a lot of burst damage from out of nowhere. And then we have just some nice good cards in the middle. Hecat's Wheel for suppression and beefing up some of our stuff with Ward. Acre Feast for draw. Cyclopean Giant just does a bunch of damage. Duskwing Angel for life gain, and Bagmatar for some more removal. So really, really fun deck. Oh, and it uses Impel as a way to, get some movement economy, and Turn of Seasons for its many, many benefits. All of them are good except for winter. But winter, you play around it for a turn and you're fine. So that's the deck we're going to be playing today. I played it a little bit off camera just now to get a feel for it, and I like it a lot. It's really strong. It's very resilient at pretty much all points. Oh wow, we found a game really quickly. I'm surprised. Usually we have to go to 30 seconds and then play against an AI. Well, I guess we are going to play against a bot. I'll see if I can get another game with another player after this. The game is still an alpha, so it's a relatively small crowd, but I'll see what I can do. Eager Recruit is a phenomenal turn 1 play. Armageddon Angel not coming online anytime soon. I don't really know what the best way to position in the early game is yet, so I kind of just tend to go either in the middle or one to the side, because it kind of covers most things pretty well, but who knows. He's just playing big stuff. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to play over on the right side. Ooh, I would love to get Dashing Ringmaster online. Well, we know we're playing the Parse of Recruit. I don't want them to be able to block twice if they place here, so I'm going to go over here. We can burn... I want to burn Extract Life, I think, because it's going to take forever for it to come online. Right now, we're outpacing them pretty well because, we have stuff that he can't really answer yet. The thing we have to be kind of careful of in the next couple turns is Thunderclap, which would do 2 damage to all of our creatures and then also to our field. Field of Poppies gives, just these 2 fragile because this doesn't have a 3rd lane to get onto. Ignition is weirdly nice because it means that we get to burn that for kind of free. Seeing as we don't want to go over here, if he moves, it would trade favorably, which we don't want. So we're going to put it on this side of the field. Having it next to the 2/1 means that this area is really nice and strong for us. Blood Moon is good. Hecat's Wheel is also very good. Depends if we think he's going to play something here, because if he does, Blood Moon draws us a bunch of cards. So either do we play against something big we have to trade it into, or do we play around removal? I'm going to get the Blood Moon, but I think both of those are probably valid choices. And that Divination, one of the reasons that Serendipity Ifrit is really, really good. Oh dear. Okay, well, we should have taken the wheel. That's alright. Oh man, that's an interesting combination. If we took the wheel, we would be in such good position here. This happens at the end of the turn. So we have an interesting choice here. We can actually move this over, impel this, and then Blood Moon so we can draw 2 cards. I don't think we really need to, but we don't have we have Sign of Pride, actually. Okay, so let's see. Sign of Pride makes this a lot more attractive. Heaven and Back is good, but we don't really need repeated value right now, so we can ditch that. Then throw down Scion of Pride here. Again, we want to be able to just keep pushing damage through this right side. Ravine Guardian comes down, that's absolutely fine. This coming turn, we're probably just going to Pride here, push 8 damage. And as you can see, the token generation and whatnot has been able to get us a lot of nice value. Is there any time we ever do anything other than Pride? Duskwing Angel is basically kind of the same thing. So we're attacking every time. We could Duskwing Angel in the far left, because it has Agile, it could get through pretty much anything, and then he is dissuaded from putting stuff over here, because it means he couldn't answer this. So I kind of like that. I'll put it as far left as we can. That's a mistake. That should have gone here, but we have Impel for that. This should have gone here so that if you place something here, we could attack through there. And then if he puts something in the middle of the two, we could Impel it over and attack through. This gives teleports. It says overrun, right? Yep, it does have overrun. So we can, overrun is the equivalent of breakthrough, so we get to punch through that for an extra point of damage. But what I think I'm actually going to do is Pride of Place the Parser Recruit. Attack through. Pride. Attack through. Attack through. And then we can have 5 more, so we can Ringmaster and Ghoul? Does that buy us anything? Not really. So I'm going to burn the Ghoul, play the Ringmaster. Alright, it doesn't have to rush itself anymore. But what we're going to do is set up for 7-Ring Ritual next turn. Yep, he can punch us all he wants. Okay. So this is overkill, but I want to do it anyway. All right, we already burned that. You burn the Ringmaster. Woo! Hasty 3/3s. Like I said, it's complete overkill and unnecessary, but it's cool, so we're gonna go for it. There's also a funny bug where you can keep attacking after everything's done, get some extra damage in. I don't know if it's really a bug because it's been there for forever. It might just be like a fun Easter egg. But yeah, that's a good example of how this deck can go on the aggressive. It's a nice mid-range deck with good responsive tools as well, so it can go on the defensive if it really needs to, but it likes to be on the front foot, kind of pushing the pace. So I'm going to re-queue, see if we can get into another match with a human, and if not, I mean, bots are fine. It's not that big a deal. Ooh, welp, looks like it's going to be another bot. That's okay. I mean, it's a good way to get used to the deck. Thought we were friends, Shell Shock. So this is funny. Last game we had a predominantly red hand. This time we have a predominant, or last time was a predominantly orange hand. Excuse me. This time we have a predominantly red hand. Oddly, this deck has a pretty okay time getting its gem cost figured out. I have on occasion had a couple awkward moments where you'd really like it to be a slightly different distribution, but overall it's pretty okay. Extract Life is nice. I don't think we'll need 2 Duskwing Angels. I'm going to throw this down over here. This is going to go up to 02, and then we can snipe it with the Ignite Ignition. Ignite Ignition, same thing. Ooh, he's a stretcher deck. Stretcher decks are ones that are built around, making you draw cards and killing you for it. Stretcher is whenever you draw a card, you take 1 damage. Magmatar is great because that means in a couple turns we're going to be able to clear off a bunch of stuff. I don't think we need Dashing Ringmaster anytime soon, although if we do get it running before Duskwing Angel, that's really, really good. We have plenty of cards in hand, so we can get rid of Ichor Feast. We can get down the Ignition here. And then I'm actually going to start moving this over because now it covers a little bit more area. We can pellet back over if they back into here. So I'd like to get Ringmaster online this turn if I can. Helm of Conscription is actually a little annoying. Not like a problem, just a little annoying. Yep, we can trade into that, no problem. That's the one that gives artifacts durability, yeah. Ooh boy. So Temptation we're not playing anytime soon, so we're just going to burn it right away. We'll play the Ringmaster. Next turn, Duskwing Angel can swing into that. Get some health back. This will be a good showing of how the deck can play just as well on the defensive as well as the offensive. Yep, we're taking some damage, no big deal. We're going to save the Magmatar for when Burst is relevant. Might be relevant now. Not necessarily, though. I kind of like trying to get the Temptation soon, but that depends on drawing another orange card, which I'm not particularly into. But it's always possible, so I'm going to keep it around. The Temptation is nice because it means we can use something to get some of this durability off of the Helm of Conscription. We're going to try very, very hard to protect... Well, there goes that plan. That's a bummer. 7-Ring Ritual against yellow-red, especially this like artifact-y kind of base, is very, very good just on its own. Because it means that we can flood the board, and they don't have a lot of AoE. They would have like Misanthropia, but that's kind of it. What do we burn? Do we burn Temptation? I think we burn Temptation. Next turn we 7-Ring Ritual, and then turn after that we Blood Moon trade into whatever they put down. Yeah, yellow has good spot removal. Does not have particularly good AoE outside of Wonder. Like there's a couple cards, there definitely are, but just 1 or 2. This Recruit is definitely getting burned, and Ritual comes online. That's such a good card, man. It's like, what, 21-7 worth of stats? Okay, cool. So we're gonna Blood Moon, almost kill them, not quite. We're gonna get a just disgusting amount of health back. And because of that, I'm actually going to just kill one of these off for the draw. Temptation is fine. And we can burn an Extract Life, because we don't need it. Temptation means that we can trade into something and then Temptation it away, but we're almost certainly going to win from this anyway, because 7-Ring Ritual, good card. All right. Yeah, there we go. So we denied our opponent a lot of resources by using some little removal and just kind of slowing them down over the course of the game. I'm actually just gonna call it there. We don't really need to go over a human opponent because that was a pretty good showing of how we can do both proactive and reactive with this deck. So if you're playing sometime in the next week, this will be available until Friday. It's currently Monday, so get in there while you can, and then there will be new community decks to play after that. So yeah, Mythgard, super fun. I'm probably going to be playing more of this on the channel going forward now that the Elder Scrolls Legends Master Series is over. I should have a new Legends video up either tomorrow or the day after. I just wanted to get some more stuff in the little while that I've been back from QuakeCon. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed that. We'll be doing more in the future. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you later.